You ready? Okay, let's find out. Let's find out what's going on. What are those? Captain Cecil! We are about to arrive! I said after I moved my mic. Good. Why are we robbing crystals from these innocent people? Well, that's our duty, of course. But do we really have to keep doing this? Give it the crystal of water. What have we done? The crystal or your life. Cecil's really gruff, isn't he? Never! Well, then we'll take that crystal by force. Yeah, I know. How would the guy get that far along without knowing they're thieves? Well, I mean, maybe the other crystals that they got before this weren't from, like, monasteries or something. Ah! No, don't. You dare to defy us? Ah! My... Alright, take the crystal. You should have said that earlier, old man. Did they just kill him anyway? No. Why is the King of Baron doing this? Why do you pursue this crystal so eagerly? We take pride in being members of the Red Wings. Looting is out of the question. Stop it. Captain! We can't stand doing this anymore. Listen. Possessing the crystal is an essential factor for our prosperity. Moreover, His Majesty judged the Massidians know too much about the secret of the crystal. We are the Red Wings, the Air Force of Kingdom Baron. The royal command is absolute. Captain! Part of me almost wants to play, like, this in tandem with, like, a better translated version of this. Monsters! Take up fighting positions! Oh, other kitties here. Hi, other kitty. Ah! Are you okay? There's more coming! Captain! Watch out! That does not look like a raven. And we kill him with Lit Bolt. Is everyone okay? Yes, sir! But there are too many monsters these days. Too many in greed. What is happening? You wanna come over? You wanna come over, non-asshole kitty? We are over Baron. Then make a landing. You guys weren't overbearing. Now we're overbearing. I don't know, maybe it like time rewound there slightly, showing the approach. In control yet? No. Oh, Cecil! Is that the crystal of water? But Mysidians were so helpless. I guess Cecil's more talking to himself here. Mysidians were so helpless. What are you trying to say? This way, Cecil! Please, wait here. Man, that king has one mean unibrow. Your Majesty, I'm afraid Cecil has developed quite a rebellious air. Truly? Well done, Bygone. We must do something. Call him in. Yes, Your Majesty. Cecil, Your Majesty summons you. Please come in. Thank you. You're successfully completing this mission, Cecil. Now, where is the crystal? Here, my liege. You hand over the crystal. Real crystal. Good, Cecil. You may leave now. Your Majesty. What? What is it, Cecil? We do not understand the meaning of taking crystals away from honest people. Disobeying me, Cecil? No, I don't. We know of your discontent, Cecil. If you cannot trust me, I can no longer place the Red Wings in your command. You are dismissed from your post. Your Majesty! Go ahead and hunt the summoned monsters of the Misty Valley and take this package to the Village of Mist. You may depart tomorrow morning. Your Majesty! Is that a good voice for Kane? That doesn't seem like a good voice. Cecil didn't! I guess we're going with it, though. If you're concerned about Cecil that much, go with him, Kane. Your Majesty. Now! Leave with the package! You have received the package. Your Majesty! Sorry, Kane. Don't worry! He'll put you back in command of the Red Wings after this mission. Kind of sounds like a weird, like, Mr. Bean voice. But, never mind! Go back to your room! Wow. We cannot come up with a consistent voice for Kane, can we? Get back to your room and take a rest. Walk in all directions using the control. Okay, he's just... And that was just a tutorial message. What does that mean? Alright, so now we have control of things. We can look at Cecil's inventory. We can look at the package. Which, if we were playing a better, like, version of the game, we would know that's a bomb. I think. I think we would know it's a bomb. I can't remember if we would know it's a bomb or not. So what can we change in here? Man, you walk so slow. If the king hears people talk about him like this, he'll be angry. Treasure your life. The king will not see you until you've completed your mission. What's wrong? Sorry, Kane. Oh, stop that! Oh, this is a better Kane voice. Let's make Kane sound like this. Shall we, Kitty? Okay. I mastered the dark sword as commanded by His Majesty, but was to defend, not to rob. Do not blame yourself. His Majesty must have had his own reason. Yeah, I'm liking that voice. Can I stay up there? Our Dragoon Kane and Cecil of the Red Wings joined forces. There would be no match. Misty Valley is in the northwest. See, like, if you played Final Fantasy, do you want to go over there? That's a good kid. So you can kind of see how, like, this game is kind of halfway between Final Fantasy VI and, like, classic Final Fantasy. I feel something strange about the king lately. Not being able to run is a little maddening. But we'll deal with it. We're big boys. Huh? I wasn't sleeping. Heard you brought back the crystal of water from Mysidia. Rosa became a white wizard to be of help. Be nice to her. Who's Rosa? The king has become very energetic lately, but something is strange. I am studying the basics. I learned Cure 1 in my last class. Worst secret door ever. I'm assuming that was a potion of Cure 1. Take the treasure room in this room. The treasure room in this room. Take the treasure in this room. The switch on the wall. Use it. So I've wanted to complete this game for a very long time now. The treasure of Baron is stored here. No one is allowed. Okay, well, fuck you. I rented this game when I was a kid, and I never got to finish it. I found a good place to goof off and take a nap. I mean, I was just kidding. Just don't tell our boss. Okay, so these are Sid's minions. So I think I rented this probably when I was around, I want to say 12? 12 feels right. But the amount of time and the amount of money... Okay, so the amount of money I had to rent it and the amount of time... Oh, here's Rosa. I had to play it. I just wasn't able to finish it. And I've gone back a couple times. I've tried to. But I never had the Super Nintendo version. I always had, like, the PS version, and the PS version is so garbage with the load times they added. Oh, shit. I missed Rose's... We're not hurt? How could we be? The wizards didn't even raise their hands. Cecil? Can I see you later? Yeah, later. The PlayStation load times are the worst. Like, for a game that is a ROM that you should be able to keep in memory, like, and because of the PlayStation releases on PS3 are the same way, because they're just the PS1 ones and they're emulating the PS1. So like you bring up the menu and it's like, and now we wait for like 5 seconds. Mages who didn't submit are confined here. You can talk to them over the cage. You're the Dark Knight. Please return the crystal to Mysidia. If You don't understand, the crystal's not just jewelry. So they did re-release it for GBA, but they added changes to it. And the game has actually been remade in the style of the final... Oh, there's Sid. Hey, Cecil! Hey man, how's my airship doing? What's wrong? What? Let's get man the Red Wings then. I'm not sure what the king is thinking. He ordered me to take an airship, make an airship, but I don't want it to be used as a weapon. I gotta go home though. I've been working all night, and my daughter is worried about me, man. Cecil looks like such like a hippie kind of guy, so he has to have that voice. Yeah, man. Man, that's like your opinion, man. Change the sheets. You mean early tomorrow morning, sir? Good night. Okay, so this is my bedroom. So we don't want to go there yet. Yet is the key word. We will be going there. I don't know, maybe she's worried about like him overworking or something. Ugh, that hurts. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. I'm trying to forget about the things we did in Mysidia. The Red Wings have lost their glitter. Fabulous Red Wings. That mission has made me feel bad. Oh, translations. Yeah, like... If I were to guess as to why he says that his daughter's worried about him, my guess would be more that she just doesn't, like, she's worried that he works too much. Sleep! Aren't you sleepy? So yeah, if it isn't already obvious, this game is known for some of its poor translation. Some of which is actually, like, lovingly remembered. There's a Spoony Bard line later that is just weird and silly. But I kind of felt like if I'm gonna play any version of it, I should play the one that, like... I want to play the one that I would have remembered from my childhood if I had it or was able to finish it. I'm working on the use of magic spells in battles right now. Some monsters are immune to the basic spells, such as fire, ice, and lit. I'll probably just call lit lightning. Like, going forward, because that'll just annoy me. So I'm salute. I feel something evil within the castle lately, don't you, sir? So, just to throw this out there, for people that don't know, this was released in North America, I want to say 92? Let's see. '91. Okay. Oh wait, no, that was the... '91 was when it was originally released, but I think that's the Japan release. So it was either 91 or 92, but anyway. Why do I have no control? Oh, because I gotta open the door. No, we gotta get rid of that cursor too. Let's do that very, very quickly. I need to capture most cursors for... It's the problem with, like, constantly reusing things. So, what was I gonna say? The game was released in '92. As Final Fantasy II, even though it isn't the second Final Fantasy game, it's actually the fourth. Which is why the thing says 4. But why it's a 2 at the start. Oh no, that was the dungeon. Okay, I remember. And the reason why they did that is because they didn't want North American audiences to be confused. Because they weren't going to localize the other games. Because the amount of overhead that would have been involved was just not good enough. I'm really happy that Square went back and changed that going forward. What happened? What happened to His Majesty? The crystal in Mysidia. Did he really have to snatch it from the peace-loving people? Never again, even if ordered. Cecil! What's wrong? You're not quite yourself lately. Nothing. Then, please don't look away. In Mysidia, we had to rob from the innocent people. Oh, dear. I'm just a dark knight with no courage to disobey his master, His Majesty. The real Cecil I know would never whimper like this. Rosie, you are a bitch! Oh, I completely missed what she said there. Because apparently, pressing the D-pad advances text. Don't worry. Kane's coming too. I've already forgotten how Kane talks. It's late. Go back to your room. Take care, Cecil. Thanks, Rosa. Still, I'm just a Dark Knight. I'm the goddamn Batman. I guess that would explain... That was not intended, but I kind of am doing a Christian Bale bat voice for him. And he's a Dark Knight. Let's go, Cecil! I have no idea how I want his voice to sound. Outside the castle is the city of Baron. Let's gather information and equipment to the city. I'm Kane, and I sound like this, but not consistently. Will I sound like this the next time I talk? Who knows? Next time on Final Fantasy Z. Thus, the Dark Knight Cecil was expelled from his command as a captain of the Red Wings. And he and Dragoon Kane left Baron for the village Mist, in a valley enclosed in deep fog. One might say it was even enclosed in mist. Airships had been a dream of many people. After the realization of the dream came greed and ambition. Through its fleet of airships, Baron became the most powerful nation. But why is Baron seeking the crystals? Why do the monsters keep increasing? Why am I talking with this odd pacing? Because the text is scrolling much slower than I can read. The crystal was shedding its light silently. Double ellipses. Is that ellipses? Yes, that is ellipses. I was accidentally thinking of Tilda there briefly. Alright, we're at least a bit more. So I might... there is something that I saw them do in the speed run recently that I'm like, I wonder if I can figure out how to do that without, like, looking too much shit up. Cecil of the Red Wing Misty Valley is beyond the cave of the northwest. This is the trait... Fuck. The touching space, the D-pad advancing text really annoys me. This is the training room for you warriors. We teach you how to advance in your adventure. Better listen to the instructions or you may not go far. What the hell is this? No, I don't want to change my name. I like Cecil and Kane. But what is that? Like, is that some sort of raccoon man? Like, that really looks like some sort of raccoon man. Alright, that's a rabbit man. He's in other things, too. Or is he? Is he only in Final Fantasy IV? He's a recurring character in Final Fantasy. Hey, he's in 9, apparently, as well. But only as a Tetra card. And Rekka. Yeah, okay. So he's a reoccurring character, quote-unquote. But he's not really. Oh, no, actually, he's in Revenant Wings. Okay. I'm not really gonna sit here and... The items get too many to carry. Go to the big chocobos and leave items in their cave. When it smells like chocobos, use carrot. Big chocobos will surely appear. See, that is useful information. If you want to read the words slowly during battles, reduce the battle message speed. Vassal message speed? Vassal. Nuclear vessels. Yeah, I kind of guessed that. Okay, I really just kind of want to wing this. I don't want to go and talk to each of these people individually, because, I mean, maybe I'm not going to catch something, but I think, like, 90% of what I know... I'm definitely not typing on the keyboard and making it do things. I just want to read this because I think it could be interesting to show it off. Go to the town. Interesting. Okay. That didn't help. Also, I seem to have swapped who's in charge of the party. See, the battle sequence stuff, I actually really like the sprites. I just don't understand why... I don't understand why they didn't go with the sprites of the overworld being a bit better. Because the battle sprites look... It's kind of interesting, because the battle sprites look far more like... This is a serpent road that leads to Mysidia, but now Mysidia has been sealed. They sealed the road. Okay, so this would be like a teleporter normally. I'm really lucky that doesn't just, like, spread my bits across everything. Okay. Locked. More all-night work. He still feels young. Town folks speak ill of the soldiers and the king. My father often quarrels with them for that. Okay, that's Sid's daughter, okay. New engine! Spaceship! Oh my god, I should voice fucking Sid like Benny from the Lego movie. That would be amazing. Okay, so I can't even buy weapons. Oh, the Dark Knight. Wanna see something? Look at those gams! Ooh, I found a tent. Ooh, I found another tent. I was a little tentative about going in the water. So I'm assuming we just climb like right back up the waterfalls. Is that what we do? Yep. Whatevers. Fuck! Wow! Dark Knight is a bit scary, but cool. Oh, kids. What do you have to say, old woman? Adore the west building in town. It's the underpass to the Castle Baron. Here's another old woman. Oh, fucking hell. The king's become dreadful. I heard you did an awful thing in Mysidia. Don't drag Rosa into trouble, I beg you. Man, old women sound weird. Why is the, like... Okay, so this is the inn. Oh, no, we're not... That's like... a sixth of our gold to stay the night. Wanted great dancers. Ask at the counter. Baronian Inn. Why are you wearing such dark armor? Are you bad guy? Okay, how do I get in there? Ooh, heal. Cure. Tent. Man, I am like all stuck up in the tents right now. Cecil! I've done nothing! Never failed to pay my taxes. Welcome, Mr. Dark Knight. Money? No, I can't charge you. I think this is another one of the Final Fantasy games where there's like stuff hidden in the walls. Kind of wish Ganon was here. I think he's working. This is like his game. He knows this game very well, I think. He'd be able to give me a straight answer as to whether or not there's random shit hidden in walls. Little girl, move the fuck out of my way. Oh. I was beginning to wonder if there was going to be anything hidden in pots in this game. Alright, so... we can't buy any gear. Which is unfucking fortunate. I mean, we can buy, like, items and stuff, but... So we can see what all of these are. But there's no description for the package. Okay, so heals conditions, Cure 1 is basically our tonic. There's some way to... Okay. We're gonna just keep going. I'm not gonna worry about it. The game is like the North American version of this game is not hard. So I know the place we have to go is in the northwest, so of course we're gonna dick off in the southeast. Now these sprites are much more Final Fantasy like 6-ish. So Cecil is a Dragoon, which means he's got jump. Or Kane's a Dragoon. Also, Cecil has, like, abilities in the Japanese one that he doesn't here, which is kind of weird. Just locate something quickly. Okay, I think I see. Alright, I know what we're gonna do. Whoa! Now, this is gonna be the most temperamental of the streams, I think, just because of the simple fact that... don't know my way around the game that well. Because unlike Final Fantasy VI, which, before streaming it, I beat Final Fantasy VI 5-6 times. Like, I've started it many more than that. I know the game really well. I should probably save, I guess. But none of these fights are too hard, so... I do really like as we see during the gameplay, as we see, there's a lot more variety in, like, scope, I should say, of the game. I don't want to spoil anything, but, like, the amount of stuff that we get to traverse around the map is more than just some chocobos and an airship, which is kind of what you get in 6. I still think 6 is a better game, but... Alright, so we gotta go through this cave, I'm assuming. So we'll save in slot 1. And then immediately go into combat, apparently. Probably gonna do some grinding at some point, because what we're gonna do is there's a glitch. It wasn't the glitch I was thinking of, but there is a glitch that will allow us to get some better weapons for the third party member. That's what we get for slightly holding down a button we didn't realize we were. Because I think we're going to need, like... Okay. Do we have to do this every time we get treasure? Okay. So we're dealing with one of those systems, are we? Man, I wish I had an attack all for this area. Or that the characters weren't as ludicrously overpowered. But I think the reason that is the way it is right now is because it wasn't like that originally. Cecil had more Dark Paladin powers. So we're gonna, you know, like... I could end up regretting playing the Super Nintendo version, but we will tough it out. Okay, so anything over here? Okay, so we don't go up in hit points. Go back! Who is that? Another Cure 1. Oh, maybe it was these imps. They're rat bastards. Okay, so this is a good question. I told him to jump. Okay, so he does automatically redirect. That's good. Can I make it go do memory on the last thing I attacked? Or used, I should say. I don't know if I want to do that, though. We're going to use a cure. The not auto-redirecting. It's a function of classic Final Fantasy. Like, original Final Fantasy, if you didn't target the right person, you were shit out of luck if they died. Yeah, in Tactics it makes a lot more sense, though. You are right. Because it's all grid-based, right? So... I think in pretty much any Tactics game that's, you know, like, a sensible... What the... I heard Asshole Cat, but I don't see Asshole Cat. I need to try and save those tents, because we're going to need them. Well, you know what? We'll probably be taking a break soon, so... You know what? Let's take a very short break. I'm gonna throw in some music. We'll take a very, very short break. I'm gonna figure out what the hell Asshole Cat is doing. And this will be good for me...